Transitioning into this week's theme, I invite you to just notice now in your body, maybe close your eyes if you need to really sense in. And you might even think back to prior to joining the call or today. Just notice if you're in an openness, expansive. Does your body, your energy feel like it can flow? Does it feel constricted or tense, tight, narrow, or somewhere in between?
Today's topic is spaciousness, creating the space for joy. But I just want to say really quick about last week's topic, which was awareness, and just remind you all of how crucial awareness is for cultivating joy. If we don't have the awareness, we cannot in the moment intentionally create joy. We'll just be acting on our unconscious patterns, our conditioning, our autopilot. And so always knowing that starting with awareness is the key to everything we're doing here. Okay. All right. So this space, this creating space for joy, this spaciousness, this is what was in our meditation and what Sherwood just asked about. It's a feeling, it's a feeling in and around us that we're trying to tap into. So I'm going to talk for a couple moments about creating space and then clearing out space. Okay. So Sherwood talked about the feeling in the body, the contraction, the tenseness, the tightness, the narrowness. Those are typically the kind of feeling we're living in without knowing it. So as soon as we bring awareness to this, it gives us the opportunity to move a little, to tap into some other space, some other energies that are there that we're not aware of because we're so busy trying to control things maybe, or push away things we don't like, or hold on to things we do like, all that sort of stuff. And so all of that is super tight. And so tapping into this, so being aware of that allows us to then see it for what it is, and kind of this word we use all the time in meditation, relax. We're relaxing into the moment. And it's not a relax of kind of escape and sitting on the beach. It's that alert thing we're doing in meditation. We're alert, but we're trying to relax into it such that we can allow it to be whatever it is. So whatever the feelings are, we're not trying to push them away. We're just trying to be aware. But through this awareness and then this spaciousness, we can allow the movement towards that little bit of openness, that little bit, you can feel it in your body, how when you get aware and then you relax a little, there's just an expansion. It's literally you energetically grow. And that's because you're tapping into the space that is around you, the possibility, all of that energy that before, you literally were closed off from. I really hope this makes sense. I think it does. And so again, I just want to stress it's kind of this letting go of this general way of kind of controlling stuff that we're doing, which is really tight and constricted that we don't even always realize we're doing. And that's why, again, the awareness is so important. So this feeling of openness, allowing the whole of the human experience to be there with no agenda and no judgment, and just saying, oh, here you are. Are you anger? Are you sadness? Are you anxiety? Are you joy? Are you happiness? Whatever it is, we can just allow it to be there. And then when we can allow it and see it, then comes in the ability to clear out space to invite joy in intentionally on purpose. So Sherwood mentioned the Marie Kondo, the joy. Last week we did the actual object. And so in your house, what's there? Who are the people you're around, the experiences, and clearing out what isn't bringing you joy so that you have space for more joy. So now we're just talking about the insides. So it's your inner closet. That was a good one, right? So we can see more clearly, with the awareness and the spaciousness, then we see it. And then we see, oh, I could actually make a choice here because we're present in the moment. And so then you're seeing, what do you normally feed into? What do you normally put your efforts towards? That this energy that I'm speaking of, where are you directing it? Where is it going? And then you're oh, yeah. And you might know oh, I'm the anxious type, or I'm the angry type, or whatever it is. but seeing it more clearly in the moment and being like, oh, I'm feeling anger. And normally I might want to go with that and just be angry, right? For hours, for minutes, hours, days, I don't know. But instead we can say, hey, that doesn't serve me anymore. I don't want to put my energy there. So that gets lessened. And at the same time, more spaciousness to say, well, what do I want to be here? And that's when we say, well, I mean, I certainly say, I want joy. I want joy to be here. So, you know, joy, gratitude, peace, ease, you know, all those types of qualities. And so that's where the moment lies of choice. Again, I know I'm repeating it, but awareness, the spaciousness, the seeing clearly, and the opportunity to make a choice, make a decision in that moment instead of being stuck in the autopilot, in the compulsive patterns that we usually live in. And that's what we're trying to change here. Okay. All right. And I also just want to throw this out there, this phrase, hunt the joy. I just wrote that down and hadn't said it out loud yet, so I'd like to. So that's kind of, so we're inviting the joy in, we're cultivating it by noticing what we don't want, not feeding into it, not putting our energy there, and then directing it where we do want. And this is how we clean our inner closet out. Okay, so then now I'm going to move into the activity or exercise for this week, which is ultimately another just guided meditation. But I'm going to guide us in a way of helping to see, well, I'll just do it and then you'll see, and hopefully it'll be. So if you wouldn't mind, find your relaxed but alert meditative posture again, nothing too serious. Close your eyes if you'd like to, but you don't, of course, always don't have to. And I just want you to, I mean, you're kind of already there because you were just there. So you're getting with the breath and the body. You're getting with it again. You probably forgot it was there for a hot second, which we always do. Just taking a couple deep breaths. There's the breath. There's the body. There it is. And then I want you to start to maybe just your version of some kind of body scan and noticing kind of like what Sherwood said, but like, where are you tense? Where might you still be holding on to some tension right now? Or perhaps some of it dissipated when you meditated a few minutes ago, but now it's back. So kind of coming into contact with those spots. Oh yeah, I feel a little tightness in my belly. That's where I often feel a lot of tightness. Right. And just literally feeling what that feels like, that tightness, that contraction. And then if possible, right, taking a breath and just relaxing it. And really feeling into what that feels like, going from a tightness, a contraction, to a, I don't know, you know, and it just expands. Your body literally expands physically and energetically in that moment. So I'm going to wait like 30 seconds and just, you can do that with one or two body parts, however you'd like. And then I'll speak again. And if you're having trouble even finding somewhere you feel like is tense, you can on purpose tense an area, feel that, and then release and relax it. All right, so now in this space where you've like relaxed a little, certain specific body parts, take a bigger picture, and now just the whole body, and like imagining literally feeling into your whole body energetic space, like your aura, although that does extend beyond the body, so that's fine too, but like your whole being, your whole self sitting here, right? Just like a big breath and like sigh it out. I love to sigh it out. And just kind of feeling the whole body just relax where whatever you're sitting on, just literally getting wider, vaster, more open. And then feeling into this like energetic unseen part of you, this aura that extends out from your body, right? Like it's like this finite amount of energy you have like for yourself, but it's like, you know, it's shooting out. And so at the same time as we're trying to like corral it and manage it and put it towards what we want to put it towards, that means that it is like shooting out of us in a way. And so what's that connected to? What's that feel like? I mean, there's space everywhere, all around us. And there's energy there, even though we can't see it. And then you can go beyond that. Like you're sitting in a room and there's all this space around you that your energy is connected to, tied into. And that relaxing into it, tapping into it, increasing that openness, that spaciousness, that word, which is such a lovely word. Just feeling the possibility and everything that could fit, everything that can fit there. And if you, whatever's happening, any other feelings, any thoughts, whatever's going through us, it doesn't matter. We're not limiting the human experience. We're allowing it all to come and all to go, and knowing that there's space for all of it. And we can be with it. And then lastly, then within this space, this vastness, can you feel the possibility, the potential to invite in more of what you want? And to not invite in the stuff you don't want, that you know doesn't make you feel good, that you don't want to feed, that doesn't serve you in your highest good. Because this is where the space is to say, I'm not going to feed into that, but I am going to invite more of this in, which of course I'm talking about joy. All right, so take a couple more deep breaths, and then when you're ready, and open your eyes.
This week is focusing on spaciousness, noticing the constriction and noticing the constriction that happens in life that might be away from joy. And then if we can open a little, create a little space. And when you create that space, the question that I'm asking you is, what will you allow into the spaciousness this week that moves you in the direction of joy, that's in the movement of joy? So what will you allow into the spaciousness this week that moves you into joy or in the direction of joy?
Nancy, earlier when you said the resilience, I really appreciated that. And I feel like that's like something we could also keep in the back of our heads this week as we're trying to, like, the object, the places, the people, the things that bring us joy. And now this creating space to invite it in, and some stuff might come up that'll be in the way. But it is resilient. These qualities, these joyous qualities, all of them that go into it, just to name a whole bunch. I mean, they are resilient and they are there for us. And that energy, those emotions are there. And so it might be tough in moments to see that or feel that, but it's resilient and we can do it. Yeah. Joy. Woo!
We invite you this week to notice spaciousness in your body, and maybe even, notice the thoughts around that. Are they joyous? Are they light? Are they easy thoughts or not? And notice the constriction in your body, and notice the thoughts that are there as well around that constriction. And then if you can, always, add a little space or allow something in, feed the joy, hunt the joy, whatever it is that resonates with you when we're feeling that little bit of constriction. And again, this process isn't going from I'm annoyed and angry and pissed off to I'm super happy and elated. It is a movement towards joy.
Yes.
That is the process that we're doing here, a movement towards joy. So I wish you all a wonderful week full of open spaciousness and movement towards joy.
Yes. Me too.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for being here with us.